This is DP World presents Going Beyond Boundaries. It's time to look back on Australia versus Bangladesh. This is the show where we pick the player who showcased all 5 smart Ps. Smart performance, smart perspective, smart preparation, smart possibilities and smart partnership. Joining us on the show is Varun to take the call from Australia's win over Bangladesh. Varun, outright all-round performances there weren't a lot of them, but lots of hands in that win for Australia. How do you go about picking this?
Yeah, it's a tough one because it wasn't like Bangladesh scored too many runs, so there was not much to choose from. But I would say I would go with Maxi, because Maxi's off-spin was crucial for them. Got that very important wicket, and also with the bat, he looked really, really good today.
Yeah, okay. So then let's break down that Maxwell performance with the ball first. He was thrown the ball actually, you'd imagine, more for Najmul Hussain Shanto, thinking that's the matchup. Bangladesh had thrown Rishad Hussain up at 4, but it's Rishad whose wicket Maxwell ended up taking.
Sure, because Rishad Hussain was sent as a trump card to maybe get a few quick runs, especially because the openers were really, really slow up top. Liton Das just couldn't get on with the game, so they needed that impetus right there. But that never worked because Maxi foiled his attempt. And at the end of the day, if you see Maxi over the last few years, he's gone from being that stopgap off-spinner option to actually like a frontline off-spin option for the Australian team, for RCB. And I feel Maxi's bowling has evolved really, really well, and he is actually bowling well.
Yeah, tends to take big wickets in big games, as Indian fans will sure remember. And it becomes an important facet of this game because you look at the way Australia line up. They go in with 4 specialists, and with Stoinis and Maxwell and Marsh. We haven't seen Marsh bowling, but Stoinis and Maxwell to finish the 5th bowler's quota. When you are going to play on possibly tricky pitches in day games, the role of Maxwell, the spinner, could be key in the games going forward.
I think the role of Maxwell as a spinner is key, nevertheless, of the conditions, because he is one of those very cheeky off spinners who can get the ball to turn, and he can also bowl a lot of sliders. So say there isn't much turn, he just slides it into the left-hander, slides it away from the right-hander, and obviously gets the odd ball to maybe grip a little bit even when there's not turn. But when it comes to Stoinis again, he's a quality all-rounder. He can give you those crucial wickets with the ball and the bat. But Maxi as a bowler, like I said, has really, really evolved, and he's done some really hard work on his bowling.
And then there was a blazing cameo, a short one towards the end of the chase for Australia. It's not a lot of runs, but given the kind of last few months he's had, any runs mean a lot?
Sure, that means a lot to Maxi, and especially the way he started his innings. He started with the reverse sweep. That just shows the amount of belief in his ability he has. And we all know that there's a reason why he's called the Big Show. That's because when he can get a start, he can just run away with the game, take the game away from the opponent. And it's a testament to the way he's played his game all these years. He just doesn't care about what people are saying. He goes out there and does what he does best and plays aggressively.
All right then. Thank you, Varun, for making that pick for us. Glenn Maxwell's all-round performance in Australia's win over Bangladesh makes him the winner. This was DP World presents Going Beyond Boundaries.
Introducing the epic new Swift. Time to go swifting.
वॉचो ऐप पे देखो एक OTT के दाम पे सारे OTT शान से।
Watch